Hi, my name is Bandeep Rangar. I'm the founder and CEO of PremFina. I want to tell you this story because it started rather innocently when I bought a car a couple of years ago. Now, I bought this car and I decided to get it financed. That experience is really, really smooth. The car dealer sold me the car, sold me a financing package, gave me the keys, vroom, vroom, I drove out of there. I then went to get insurance. Well, that experience was very different. The insurance broker put me onto a financing company. And the financing company then asked me a whole bunch of questions that I just answered, and then went on to give me financing, but didn't even bother checking my credit score. Now that got me thinking, what is this industry that involves funding my insurance premium that's so complicated that it makes my experience not very pleasant? And whenever that happens, it gets me suspicious that there's some inefficiency in here. That means some big opportunity. Well, I discovered what I believe is fintech's best kept secret called premium finance. This is a very, very old industry. In fact, it's 30 years old. Not only is it 30 years old, it's dominated by 2 players, and all of us use it. 1 out of 5 insurance policies we buy will be financed. That makes the market about £8.5 billion, as you said before. That was 8.5 billion reasons for me to go after this market. So I put together a team. I brought in Steve McCann as CFO, who's worked with me on 2 consumer finance companies before. Brought Paul and Moira from Royal Bank of Scotland's premium finance unit. Brought James, who's got 15 years experience in premium finance software. And also brought 15 more people to build our IT, do sales, marketing, et cetera, et cetera. In fact, I believed in it so much, I put £3 million of my own money behind this to get us to where we are today. Now, what does that mean? It means taking on these 2 big, colossal incumbents, who, by the way, in 30 years, have brought, guess how much innovation to the market? That much. Nothing. So what we did is we changed the model. We changed the rules of the game. We made the brokers the drivers. We made the brokers the financiers. The insurance brokers, using our software, can issue the financing agreements, get the customers on board, do the direct debit setups, brand the customer agreements themselves. All that sounds simple, right? This all works. The customers are happy. The seamless experience comes into play that I didn't have when I bought my car. The question we had is, why hasn't anybody done this before? Well, it's a bit of a catch-22 when you're a startup. Because when you want to go and finance companies, like insurance brokers, you need to have behind you money. You need to go and give them money to finance this. Well, guess what? As a startup, you don't get the money. You can change the rules of the game all you want, but there's no money behind you. Well, we cracked the code on that. We went and got £42 million in bank funding behind us. Think about it. A young startup, changing the rules of the game, and £42 million behind us. We're now formidable. We're now not just tech, but fintech. This is real fintech, guys. This is money and tech. We're out there in this market to change the rules of the game. Now, if you thought this was really, really simple to do, no, it isn't. It is a very interesting market to go after, but also a very safe market to go after. The reason why we got £42 million is because this is one of the safest asset classes for lending. The default rates in the past 30 years are basis points. In fact, about 15 basis points. And the APRs are like your my credit card, about mid-20s to mid-30%. All that is because we're actually advancing money to an insurance company. When I bought my car and I got financing for my insurance policy, the money went to the insurer. It didn't come to me. Which means if I miss a payment on a monthly basis, the insurance company cancels my policy and refunds the money to the financier. So the financier is taking a risk not on me, but a AA rated insurance company. And I think their credit rating is probably a lot better than mine. So where are we today? We went live in November. We've put in $3 million behind this of our own money. We have £42 million of debt financing. We're regulated as a lender. We have half a dozen brokers signing on. We're on track to make $1.5 million revenue this year alone. In 12 months, we'll be break even. We've got more brokers than we can handle. In fact, that's our problem. We have more demand than we have capacity. We have brokers coming directly, indirectly, through events, through marketing, and we're getting a lot of recognition in the market for being the innovator, for being the new kid on the block. We want to make this kid grow. I have half a dozen of my colleagues here ready to talk to you if you want to disrupt the fintech world, the insurance world, via a scalable SaaS platform. PremFina is the one for you. Thank you.